What's up, guys? So in my last video that I made about the shop and I showed all like the equipment and stuff I had a lot of people ask me to do a review of the Brother GTX or like DTG printing in general. I can't speak for any other brands because I don't own any other brands, but I do have the Brother GTX, so I figured I'm in here on a Saturday filming. Oh no, I'm in here on a Saturday working, so I may as well film a video doing a full real world review of the Brother GTX. I have like, I don't know, I have a lot of shirts to run off today, but I'll see what I can get through. We used the printer yesterday, we ran off about 100 prints, all black prints, using a bunch of ink, etc, etc. So pretty much, yeah, I'm just gonna review the whole thing from start to finish, basically like the day of using it. And yeah, I'll show you the amazing results we do get from the Brother GTX. And yeah, it's a fucking fantastic printer, and I'm very, very glad that I bought it. And no, I'm not like a shill for any of the companies. I had to pay real life $30,000 for this machine, and yes, this is my actual thoughts on it. Anyway, so let's start it up. Right, so pretty much when you come in for the day after it's been sitting overnight, you come in and it says maintenance. Remove the white ink cartridge and shake it. After shaking the ink cartridge, press OK. So we're going to pull out the white ink cartridges and we're going to shake them as the printer requests. Pretty much it has these like diagrams on the actual ink cartridge that says what you need to do. So you need to rock them back and forth 100 times. Very important. Alright, bag's been shook, and then pretty much you just press the OK button and it goes checking white cartridges, and then it does a white ink refilling. So it tells you how long this takes, 3 minutes 55 seconds originally. So it'll do that, and then it'll do an auto clean, and then yeah, we'll pick up from there. Alright, so it's on the white ink circulation, took like 4 minutes, and then now it asks us to print a test pattern. So pretty much all this does is just check that your nozzles are firing as they should be firing. So grab a scrap bit of white paper. Color nozzles checked. So it's got like 2 missing across the whole thing, so I'm not like super worried about that. Pretty much start printing and that'll fix it. If you are super worried about it, you can just do like a little head clean and that'll fix that. But yes, anyway, cool thing about these is they do actually say how many prints you've done. So I'm up to 1975. I've had the printer since April. Yes, I've had the printer for just over like pretty much 3 months sort of deal. Yeah, and we're up to 2,000 prints, which is absolutely crazy that I get that much work with this thing. And it's not like full-time digital printing. I do screen printing as well, embroidery. So yeah, it's kind of, I'm building up the business digital. So yeah, anyway, we're working on that. Yes, pretty much you do the color print and then do the same for the white. And we can see all the white nozzles are perfect. Well, you can't really see, but anyway, yes, perfect there. There's one we did yesterday and it had dropped like a bunch, but that's because the ink bags were empty, basically. And yeah, replaced them and it came back to like this. So that's easy. Alright, so the job that I ran off this morning, I did half the job yesterday, which is 50 black tees, front and back print. And that pretty much took basically all day. Including like pre-treating the shirts front and back, printing all the shirts front and back, having lunch, doing all that kind of stuff, not working like too hard or too late. Pretty much took us all day to do 100 prints, which is basically what you'd be looking at on a dark shirt. Light shirts are significantly faster, so I have the customer come in today at about lunchtime to pick up the shirts, and I've still got the 50 white t-shirts to do. So that's the stack of those there. But yeah, so I'm just going to start running them off. And so pretty much with white shirts, it's super simple. All you have to do is press the shirt with a heat press and then put it in the printer. So what you want to do is try and get the moisture out of it, flatten the fibers so it's a nice surface to print on. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's very fast, and then they print very fast. But we'll show you that in a second. Yeah, alright. Oh yeah. So this is my heat press here. This is literally just like a cheap as auto open heat press. I think it was like $900 delivered from some company in Perth, and I've been using it for about a month and it hasn't had any problems. So I have a tunnel dryer to cure the inks and do all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of why I bought a cheapo heat press, because it doesn't bother me that it might not heat perfectly in all the areas, because all I need to do is flatten the shirts to chuck them in the printer. So yeah, I've been doing it for a month and I have not had any problems with this. It's got like pull out drawer and stuff, so cool on that. 12 months warranty, so if I break it in 12 months they'll have to give me a new one. So with these, like with a white shirt, you probably only really need to press it for like 20 seconds. You just want to get the moisture out of the shirt and then chuck it on the printer. I have my timer set up for like 45 seconds, but that's when I'm doing black shirts, because I really want to make sure they're flat and dry. Because if you don't dry the pre-treat, your prints look like crap, and you don't want to do that. Anyway, so that one's that pressed. Shirt loaded on the platen. Probably got it a bit too far. Nah, it's probably about right for a reprint. Anyway, so all that does is I'll just press the white shirt, put it on the platen, and then now I'm going to press the green button. And I'll leave this in real time so you can see how fast it prints a large rear print. There we are. So that's a crispy full color print on a white t-shirt in less than a minute, which is crazy. So I've got the setting set up so it prints in 2 layers. So it prints half the color in one go, half the color in the second go, and yeah, it comes out amazing. And then when you put these through the tunnel dryer, they still come out looking very vibrant and bright, and I'll show you that in a second. Alright, so it's been an hour and 5 minutes and I have smashed out 51 prints. Hopefully that focuses. Yeah, so that's 51 prints. 30 by 30 centimeters. Yeah, generally about each print's probably about 45 seconds, 50 seconds. And then with like a shirt changeover, putting it on the dryer, putting it back in the, put a fresh one back in the machine. Yeah, it worked out about an hour and a touch for 51 pieces. So the Brother GTX is fucking fast for a digital printer. That's crazy. But so that's printing, yeah, the 2-pass color on a white t-shirt, no pre-treat. And then this is a look at what they look like after it's been through the tunnel dryer. So this is what it looks like. So as you can see, still really vibrant. They have like absolutely no feel, basically. After you wash them, it is no feel. After a wash, this might lose a touch more vibrancy. But what I found with the tunnel dryer is they're still super nice and vibrant, and yeah, there's no need, I've found, for pre-treating them. It just adds a lot of extra time for not a lot of extra gain, but I know a lot of people swear by it. Cool for you. I'm going to not pre-treat them because these are perfect in my eyes. Awesome. So yeah, I now just have to finish the front print of these, which is another 50 pocket prints. Hopefully that takes a bit less time because the design is obviously only like 10 centimeters tall, whereas this one is 30 by 30. So yeah, anyway, I will check back in after this. I think we're going to, I'll go through like a pre-treatment process because I do have some shirts that I need to pre-treat for a customer and print. But I will actually grab one of the black shirts out for these and I'll show you the white next to the black, and they're basically exactly the same and look awesome. Alright, so these are the black ones printed yesterday and these are the white ones from today. The black ones obviously have a lot more feel. They do have a white underbase, and the shirts are still a little bit starchy from the pre-treatment, but once you wash that, that comes out and these prints soften up a little bit. But yeah, as you can see, still super vibrant. You can get in there if my camera focuses and you can kind of see that, yeah, they look fantastic. Okay, so all those white shirts are finished now. I've pulled out all the stock for one of my dropshipping clients. So pretty much what I do is I do bulk orders with my digital printer. I do the odd one-off here and there, but honestly I don't really advertise doing it because it's a fair bit of time and I don't have like a barcoding system or anything yet, so it's not as profitable as it should be. Anyway, so I do bulk orders and I also do drop shipping orders. So I have currently 4 clients that I have that they make sales, they forward the emails to me, I'll manually process it and, you know, debit their account. I keep a bunch of different styles in stock and I will ship to their customers directly after I print them with the digital printer. So pretty much this is one client's stuff for the week, and yeah, it's all black t-shirts, so I need to pre-treat everything. So for my pre-treat, I use the Firebird GTX formula. It's actually I just got a shipment from America, from All American Print Supplies, and yeah, I bought like 5 gallons of the Gen 3 stuff, which seems like it prints better than what the other Australian supplier was selling, because I don't think that's the Gen 3. But yeah, the Australian supplier is a massive rip-off. If you buy one of these and you're going to start using the Firebird pre-treatment, just buy it from America. It's so much cheaper. I do also have some of the Image Armor stuff, which I'm thinking about giving which I'm going to give a try. But yeah, like these are like $440 or something like that for a gallon of concentrate. And apparently a lot of people use this and say it's very similar, but this is accessible in Australia, so I'm going to give that a try next, or just keep ordering from America because it's not that bad. It probably took like 2 and a bit weeks to show up, so you just got to order in advance so you know. But yeah, at the moment I'm using the Firebird pre-treatment and I'm very, 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 very happy with it. It's awesome. And then for your pre-treatment nozzles, I got recommended this stuff by the tech that installed my printer. He said that it's amazing. So I've had like 2 nozzles that were basically shit and not usable, and I've had them soaking in this solution overnight, and I just grabbed one out and I'm going to try it now and see what the spray kind of comes out like. So hopefully we can give this a tick of approval. So I have a Cube pre-treat machine. It actually came with my printer when I bought it, and yeah, I'm sure a lot of people that are looking at buying a DTG have one of these or something very, very similar. So yeah, all it is just like a spray unit that goes back and forth and sprays pre-treatment on the shirts. I'm using AS Color staple tees. Yeah, they're pretty much like the industry standard sort of in Australia. They're a nice ring spun combed cotton, so perfect for digital printing, and I'm really happy with the results that I get. So pretty much what I do is Firebird pre-treatment on a 3.5. I know that's probably too much, but I'd rather spend the extra 10-20 cents on pre-treatment a shirt and know that I'm going to have a really nice print than try and cut corners and save a couple cents and maybe fuck a t-shirt here and there, which is, you know, like $8 worth. Better value this way. Pretty much all you do, press that, sprays the liquid, and we'll see how this looks. There we are, pre-treated. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So that's one of those nozzles that was, yeah, pretty much junk until I put it in that stuff overnight. So big shout out to Image Armor for their, I think it's called Anti-Venom. Oh, they changed the name. Anti-Venom's way cooler than Clean in Solution, so they should have stuck to that. But anyway, cool, that works. I'm going to pre-treat all these shirts, front and back, and then start printing. Alright, so I'm running off some black shirts now. I guess it's probably a good time to talk about like ink usage. So yeah, it absolutely sucks a lot, the pricing of the ink for these machines. It's ridiculous. So I buy the white pouches in a 700cc bag. You got to buy 2 at a time, and I think that works out about $630, or it might be $605 or something. Actually, I'm gonna check how much it is and I'll be back. Okay, I lied. Update. Yeah, I can't remember them being that cheap, but anyway, apparently they're only $530 for a twin pack of the white ink in a 700cc bag. If you own one of these and buy a 500cc bag, you're an idiot. 700cc bags are like 10% more for 40% more ink, so no brainer there. You just have to find someone that actually stocks them, because there's some places in Australia that don't sell them and some places that do, so find the place that does. Anyway, so these are just a shirt that I printed, literally just finished. So if it focuses, yeah, you can see how ridiculously crisp this print is. It gets all of the fine detail in it. Like there's like a slight yellow in there to mimic like like a light refraction on the inside of it, and like all these little blues and reds and sweet gradients, and yeah, they look absolutely amazing. Yeah, I was never getting prints that good with the Brother pre-treat solution, so definitely changed to the Firebird stuff because it's ridiculous. But yeah, so these prints take about a minute and a half, minute 40. I have it set up so it has like a pause between the two white layers and a pause between the white and the CMYK layer. I just feel that it gives a nicer crisp print, and yeah, that's what I do. It takes a little bit longer to print stuff, but I'd rather do a little bit better quality than a little bit worse quality. So yes, that's those doing that. Alright, so finished printing for the day. It's now like dark, but anyway, so that was a day of printing, and so we started the day out with 1,975 prints. We're finishing the day at 2,148, so big congratulations to me, cracking the 2,000 prints mark. So yeah, that means in a day by myself, plus I had some customers come and, you know, had a chat to them and spent a little bit of time doing that. And I didn't start till a little bit late, and I sat down and had lunch and watched some YouTube while I was on my lunch. So yeah, I'd probably say that I've maybe worked like 6-7 hours-ish, including pre-treating all the black shirts that I just printed, so that was another like 35, no, it must have been 37, because it was, yeah, so yeah, another 37 shirts that I pre-treated front and back prints on a black t-shirt, so like as slow as you can go basically. Yeah, we still got through 174 prints for the day, 173 prints for the day. So yeah, very fast with the Brother GTX. That's the best part about these machines. So what I am going to do now is, because it's done a lot of printing the last couple of days, I'm going to clean the machine. I'll do a quick run through with that. The maintenance is honestly like not that bad. Alright, camera died at the end of that clip. Anyway, so yeah, the maintenance is not bad at all. Literally, you have to get like 4 cleaning sticks, some cleaning solution, and just clean the fucking rubber caps and clean the print head. It's very simple. And then generally like once a month, kind of like clean out the rest of the inside of your machine. Mine's a bit dirty at the moment because I haven't done that yet, because I've just been too busy and I don't have 15-20 minutes to sit down and really make the inside of the machine super tidy. But yeah, we'll get to it eventually. Anyway, we'll jump into cleaning this, and then I'll wrap up this review video. So pretty much just open the top cover after you turn the machine off, go through the process. So this is what the inside of them look like after a lot of printing. Like, they pretty much just throw white ink absolutely everywhere. Like, they're super not tidy inside. And then similar sort of thing with the CMYK head, but like not as bad as the white. The white just goes everywhere, but that's what you get when the machine prints really fast, and I don't know, it's just a thing that I do. Anyway, the main thing you want to do is clean out these sort of like rubber capping areas. Clean all that, clean out your little exhaust ports here, it's very important. And then I generally just like clean around here, make sure it's kind of good. Probably almost due to replace that. The wiper assembly, whatever they call it, and probably the foam as well, but that's all pretty easy. And they're not too expensive. I think these, it's like $35 Australian for a 2-pack, so that changes both of them. And then those come in like you can buy like a maintenance kits, and they're like $110, and they come with everything to like keep your thing maintained for probably, maybe, depends how much you print in, like up to 2 months worth, and like, so that's not really that bad. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna clean in this thing. The white ink is pretty stubborn with the Brother cleaning solution. I'm looking to try some other stuff, but I just haven't done it yet. Apparently Firebird sells something, and I'm sure Image Armor surely sells something, but I'll look at that at another point in time. So there we go, that's it done and clean. So that took me all of 5 minutes. Yeah, so that's pretty much. I'm gonna wrap up the video. I'll do an overall impression of owning the Brother GTX for 3 months. It's an absolutely amazing machine. There's a few things that you do need to learn when you get the machine. It does take a little while. I've done like screen printing for 4 years. I've done like vinyl stickers for like 12 months. I've done embroidery, so I have all the other machinery that you'd use like in the industry. So I do have a lot of knowledge about how like inks and t-shirts and all that kind of things react. And it was still a very steep learning curve. I picked it up pretty quickly, but yeah, just make sure if you go to buy one of these machines, I actually think on Monday they're bringing out a new one, like the GTX Pro, and I imagine it's just going to be, they put a new head in the GTX Pro B, so it has its own like white ink agitation, so you don't have to shake the cartridges every morning, and they print a little bit faster, so I imagine that's what they're bringing out, it's just an updated version of that, but we'll see anyway. Anyway, yes, 3 months of owning this, it's been amazing. Yeah, this an awesome machine, and it brings me a lot of business, and I haven't actually advertised that I do digital printing much. I think I made one post like 3 months ago when I got it, and I've literally used it for, as you can see, 2,200 prints almost at the moment. So yeah, that's been absolutely crazy. Overall, the Brother is fantastic. Just make sure you change the pre-treatment. Use the aftermarket stuff. The factory stuff is absolutely garbage for what's on the market. Make sure you change that. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. Make sure you guys post in the comments. If you comment, I will get back to you. Any questions that you have about these, hit me up. I've been using it a lot, and I could probably maybe help out. If you think about getting into digital printing, just do research and make sure you understand the market and understand the pricing structure that you need to do for digital printing. It's a lot more than screen printing would be, but in some cases it works out better. And just remember that you're not going to get the whole market. You're not going to get every single job that people come through that want high colors, because some people just want cheaper pricing, and you might not be able to compete with that. So just deal with it. Anyway, thank you again for watching the video. If you like any of the stuff that I do, check out the merchandise store, and yeah, I'll get back to doing car videos now.